produce any more children personally.
So will there be any more kids? So now that he done tapped out?
No more children.
Oh, you done too?
Oh yeah.
Well,
I mean, this is my baby's daddy.
What kind of question is that?
This is who I'm making children
Well, I mean,
with.
what kind of
If he
question
can't
is
make
that?
no
I was
children-
just saying if you didn't.
But the way you asked that, I'm trying to figure it out.
I ain't mean with me though. I didn't mean with me. Like if she had like.
You was actually trying to ask
Right.
her in a sense.
I was asking in a
Was
sense.
she gonna go off and have another baby?
Like with one of them artificial and right, not with no real person.
That's what you
like doing something that was sexual.
Okay,
With, right? No, I don't want to get checked.
Okay.
That's North Philly.
You threw me off, man.
I'm sorry, man. I'm tapping out.
I thought we was
Hey,
cool.
edit that out.
I'm tapping out.
Hey, what up, everybody? This is Fatine.
And this is Aja.
And we're Kindred The Family Soul. And you checking out Thisis50.com.
And they're just a couple of friends, man. I'm just the third friend and whatnot. So it's not like it's weird threesome, but it's it's still okay. All right.
No. It's my buddy.
Okay. Count me out. Before you lose control.
Peace and love.
Everybody's listening. We're supposed to keep on. Stay fast. We try. Everybody's
Kindred, the family soul. How y'all doing?
Good.
We're doing good, baby.
All right now, hey man, people ever try to give y'all that and Kendrick and the family song?
They sure do.
How do you feel about that? Do you get offended by the and, the A-N-D?
Just quietly correct.
Quietly. Okay, so was it letting on?
Softly and gently correct. That's
Wow.
Kindred the Family Soul.
But you know why Sly and the Family Stone
Mm-hmm.
when they think of Kindred the Family Soul, and that's kind of not necessarily purposeful, but when we first came up with the name, we wanted a big name. We wanted a name like the Earth, Wind and Fires and the Sly and the Family Stones, and those kinds of names that really said something big, but also said what the music was about. That was very special to us, and so when we came up with Kindred initially, and then we couldn't trademark the name just Kindred, we added the Family Soul to it to kind of further embody what the name and who we were and what we were about, so that when people hear the name that they could almost put it together without even having heard the music. And I think that's worked out well for us. I mean, it's like Mothers, Fathers, Sisters and Brothers from Philly, or the Sound of Philadelphia, TSOP, MFSB. Now we KTFS.
Wow, I mean, you got that acronym down pretty fast, dog. Yeah, it flows when you do that. KTFS.
No, just KTFS.
Oh, gotcha. I see.
You with me?
I'm with
Just
you.
whatever you
I
do.
hear you and hear me.
Just whatever you do, don't call us Kendrick the Family Soul.
Gotcha. Right, because Kendrick Lamar get
Yeah,
that
when
right.
Kendrick came out, yeah, that like
You kind of fucked it up a little bit.
I wouldn't say fucked it up,
No.
but it actually helps us because people Kendrick,
And they find
but people
y'all.
used to call us Kendrick. Actually, our old manager used to call us Kendrick before Kendrick came out.
I just think it's a slang thing.
Yeah,
People
Kendrick
sometimes
just
can't.
comes
They
out.
just can't pronounce it sometimes. So I mean, whatever.
Okay. Well, I know I bought a couple of y'all records, man. I remember working at Gladys Knight Chicken and Waffles in Atlanta. Yeah, and they used to play y'all songs every day. When she used to come to the restaurant, I was like, I hit it right. If you with it, I would come on now, get on that midnight train.
Fine as hell, though.
In real life.
I just used a picture of her.
Got that nostalgia.
But
I
she
put a
do look
picture
good,
of-
though.
I did.
She's still looking good.
Come on, in real life, because she got that bread, she got that pimp money. She got the pimp money, yeah. Come on now, all them three dudes.
I ain't listening.
Well, all right, I'm stopping you. I'm gonna tap
I ain't
out.
touching
I'm
none
gonna
of
tap.
that.
It's funny that we talking about that because I used to work with this comedian all the time. We used to always be on shows together.
Who?
His name Hurricane Andrew. And he swore to God that he was related to y'all.
Yes, he does.
That's
Andrew was
Yes.
my roommate,
They
man.
roommates though. They were old roommates.
You worked with Hurricane Andrew?
Man, we used to spend the night together inside cars and parking lot. We was homeless together, all kind of
Fix
shit.
that up.
Right.
Yeah, we was homeless.
Yeah.
Because homeless people, when you don't want to be homeless by yourself.
No,
be
Jim's
homeless.
family. He done slept on the couch and everything.
Yeah, he know y'all.
Me, Drew, Crow, Ellis, a couple other cats, we all used to live together in Atlanta when we was really just getting started. Well, I was really just getting started as a solo artist and producer and stuff. So back in like 95, 96, we all like lived together, man. And there's like 5 dudes living in a little 3-bedroom apartment, just hustling, trying to get it together. Little John used to come over to the house all the time, all of the different comedians, the Bruces and Shorties and Small Fry, all these guys, man. And everybody's doing
stories.
He got lying.
I could have sworn he was bullshitting because, when I knew him then, a lot of them things wasn't going on then and whatnot. And it was like that scene out of Life when Eddie Murphy talking about the boom boom. Man, shut your ass. Nobody want to hear that bullshit. You don't know no goddamn Kindred and the Family Soul. You don't know these niggas is on VH1 Soul right now. You don't know these niggas.
You ain't never met no Martin Luther King.
The wit out of me. Yes, it did. No, it didn't. Yes, he did. No, he did not.
Come on, man.
My homies, we go so far back with so many different people that have now gone on to so many great things. It's like the
things.
connections is just amazing, man. You just to see the progression of so many people and just they worked hard. You keep working at it and things just start to come together, man. You come to fruition. You just put your heart and soul out there and you do the work, the rewards come.
How did you guys meet each other?
We met each other here in New York, actually. I came from the West Coast. I was living on the West Coast for a little while and came to record some solo music. And I was introduced to him through the Roots Crew.
The Roots Crew?
The Roots Crew.
Like the one with Homeboy with the afro?
With the afro.
No.
Questlove
Come on now.
Yeah, them. The Roots Crew had like a production camp. They had like a lot of guys, producers, writers. I came to New York to work with them, and I was introduced to my husband, like, this guy's a great songwriter. You need to work with him. We sat down, worked on some music. They start calling me and bothering me and stuff. Calling me all early in the morning.
She was on me, man.
All like, what you doing? Do you want to go to the
man.
movies? I'm like, nah, I'm good.
You know how to talk. She wanted it.
Wow. And you guys just go on to get married and whatnot.
8 months
We
later.
got married.
8 months?
8 months.
And it's still working.
And it's
It's
still
still
16
and
years.
working well.
16 years later, 6 kids, 5 albums, traveled the world, seen so much, man. A lot of love from a lot of people, and we still in love. The truth is that we are still in love with one another, and the love grows every day. And we are just proud and happy and excited to still be able to do what it is that we love and be in love. We came together and all of our dreams were actualized and realized that we had individually as a collective. We're just grateful.
I'm grateful for it, yeah.
So what's the secret to staying in love like that?
Making love.
Okay.
You gotta have
It's fun.
sex a lot. No, I mean, that is a big part of it. Being attracted to each other, that's a good thing. Another thing is just being really, really patient, because people are just imperfect and you gotta figure it out. And we both come from parents who had divorce, and so we had to figure out how to make it work. We didn't really know, so we stumbled a lot. We made mistakes. We got into very big arguments.
Still
and we were like, I'm done. You know what? That kind of thing. But then eventually we started to we knew that we wanted to be together, so we had to figure it out. So if at the end of the day you have the same goal, you put certain things aside. You say, look, we're gonna have to figure this mess out. What do you want to do? What do I want to do? We're gonna have to meet somewhere in the middle.
Look, I went to you guys' show. You guys have an extremely great chemistry. You guys are funny and y'all can sing. Y'all are entertaining. You it's interactive. You know what I'm saying? What do you accredit that to?
We just love what we do. You know what I mean? And we enjoy our job. And, we got started in the clubs, so we got started really learning how to perform. Performing is an art. You have to be yourself, number one. You have to be very authentic. If you're not authentic on stage, people are going to feel that, and it's going to affect their experience. But I think we did a lot of grinding in the clubs, the dirty, grimy places. They have no place to stand, the smell bad, the ceiling low, no sound system, that kind of thing. And if you can rock a crowd in a place like that, then it's like, once you get the SOBs and the BB Kings and the Beacon and all that stuff, it's nowhere else to go but up.
Who is Kindred and the Family Soul?
Did you just say Ann?
Hey, did you say
I
Ann the
did say
Family
that.
Soul?
I was
Edit that out.
Please, don't put that in there. That's all right.
Well, Kindred the Family Soul is a mother and father, lovers,
Husband and wife.
friends, artists. Just two people who find it much easier to be themselves than to perpetrate a fraud. Two people who believe in making a wonderful contribution to the music catalog that they love so dearly. We just want to be able to be remembered for doing something significant and doing something good in the world.
What's the vibe of the album, man? I mean, what are we gonna learn about Kindred The Family Soul?
The vibe of the album is fun. It's a lot of really cool, I feel like some timeless vibes on there. Whereas like definitely we have a few nods to some sounds that you're gonna really like feel like, oh yeah, that feels like a real throwback. And it's still at the same time really current and fun, and yeah, it's definitely Kindred. It's what you're used to from us, but just new, fresh, fun.
What's next for Kindred and the Family Soul?
It's Kindred The Family Soul.
Oh, gotcha.
What's
So-
next for Kindred The Family Soul? It's just that we're really super excited about the new album. Our film short that goes along with the album is also going to be coming out. We have several videos that we finished all in one. Our first single is out, Everybody's Hustling.
Everybody's hustling, just to get by. Stay fly, we try.
Woo, sound young.
Yes,
Let's
everybody's
give it up.
everyday hustle is important. Everybody gets, people who get up, go to work, take care of their families, they are successful, and they should be recognized.
But look here, is there anything y'all want to say to Thisis50.com before we get up out here?
Thank you, Thisis50 for having us on. We appreciate the love, you know. Please pick up the new CD, A Couple Friends. June 10th is when it's released, and God willing, we'll be out to a place near you to perform some of these songs, and come out and see us too. Everybody's hustling, doing their best to get by. We stay fly,
but we try. Everybody's hustling, doing their best to get by. But we stay fly, but we try.
while we try.
Boy, if you don't want to sell dope after that, man, something wrong with you.
This is 50.
Come on. Hey,
Yeah.
like I always say, you just can't say you're real. Something you gotta be. Kindred, the Family Soul. We are when we out of here. Hey, do I have something in my eye? Y'all go to commercial. Don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to.
Don't do that.
Everybody's hustling.